Hi, it's Rikesh from WeTheSeeds, and we're really excited to start our latest project in Droitwich Spa. Now, we're hand painting a mural on the side of a building which is history and heritage themed. The first stage of any sort of our public realm art projects is we like to engage the community to really find out more about the design of the mural and the theme of the mural through the community itself. We booked a tour with the helpful volunteers at Droitwich's History and Heritage Centre, and they were very helpful to us in offering some context into the history of the area and how it shaped what we see in the area today. It was great to learn about the many parts of the timeline of Droitwich with its Roman influence, drawing brine out of the ground and turning it into salt, how in later years this was industrialised and production was brought to the outskirts of town, and how in wartime Britain, the army used to send the wounded to Droitwich's brine baths, alongside transmitting signals from the M5 radio towers to stations throughout Europe. It's nice to see how history has sculpted the modern day perception of a place, as the mural will pay homage to the past, become a totem for the present, yet offer celebratory aspirations for the future. So we just finished up at Droitwich Spa's Information and Heritage Centre, where we learned a little bit more about the history of the area and why it was so important. When we create a piece of public artwork, we have to make sure that it's reflective of history, heritage and the local community itself. Now here in Droitwich is actually a very magnificent place because they are the producers of salt. And this comes from brine and then is evaporated into salt. We're currently at Churchfield's farm, where they are the modern day producers. As Droitwich's history was centred around its salt production, it was only right to visit the last remaining artisan producer of salt in the area. We got an exclusive behind the scenes look into how they still evaporated brine extracted from the ground to turn into the salt crystals. The visit was really affirming for us. After an extensive pre-project research, it was nice to finally visit the area and get a feel for it. This, alongside our upcoming workshop with the community, should give us enough data for our team to produce a digital version of the mural's design. So here we are outside of the mural's location, and this is exactly where we'll be painting the mural on the side of the Talbot pub here in Droitwich Spa. Now this is the time for the exciting, fun and creative engagement event we have with the community, where they'll be hashing out the design and theme of the mural itself. It's a real opportunity for us to ask the community what types of styles they would like to see and what type of message and functionality can come out of the mural, because this is going to be a piece of permanent placemaking for the area, so it's extremely important to get right. Pre-workshop, we worked alongside our council clients to propose an engagement strategy and also created media to help with the marketing of the event. We ran these as localized Facebook ads, which led to a booking page where members of the community could sign up. With the workshop just about to start, we set the stage and guided guests through the workshop process. Each task they had to do was a creative way to get them thinking about place, design and legacy. Our team was on hand to support along the way, interacting and engaging with members of the public from all ages and walks of life. The outcomes of the workshop included a cut and stick mood board, a sticker sheet which allowed comments on styles of worldwide mural designs, and prompts to spark feelings and emotions when thinking about their own place within Droitwich Spa. With all that information in mind, we cross-referenced all of our data sources so far with the site photos and started thinking about the different ways that we can lead the design for this mural. One of the initial steps for us was to think about functionality. Was it as functional as a map, or is it as abstract as an intricate piece of art? Upon conclusion, we decided that the mural's design would sit around the 75% mark, noting that it would be a celebrity aesthetic artwork that makes a nod to spatial orientation, yet glorifies the area through its interconnectivity, personalization and its house style. From there, we created a board, or what we like to call a mutual mural mood board. This is a visual collage of all the data we had collected so far in image format. It helped both our design team and our clients understand the very foundations in visual thinking when beginning to tackle the mural's design. From there, our team got to work in creating a concept idea in regards to the mural's look, feel and overall structure. We included elements from the data, and our team's qualifications in design allowed us to think about a visual hierarchy, how one's eyes would move around the piece, and an overall house style which was reflective of the theme and the localized area. Firstly, we created a clean digitalized line work sketch from that initial concept version. Then, this led to a first draft colored version. and then we presented 2 versions back to our clients. This was version 1A, which was more vector based. We even mocked this up with the site photo image. And this was version 2A, which is a lot more painterly in its nature. We also mocked this up with the site photo to help better visualize the final piece when it came to install. After we had presented the 2 versions, the piece went back out to the local community for feedback, which included local councillors, members of the workshop and the local place board. Using that feedback, we edited the piece further and produced this final version. And there we have it. This is our final history and heritage mural design ready to be installed on site. From top to bottom, it features the M5 radio broadcasting towers, 2 ravens in the sky to represent John Corbett, the Salt King's house symbol. To the right hand side is Chateau Infini, an elaborate French chateau near Droitwich Spa. In the top left is Churchfield's farm, which was featured at the start of this video, alongside the 2 greenhouses where they still produce salt. Below the farm is the yearly food festival featuring 2 Romans. To the right hand side is the local activity of canoeing, alongside the chateau's notable classic car hill climb. Below that we have the wonky high street, as Droitwich is known for their slanted high street, with notable buildings including the Raven Hotel, Norbury Theatre and the Information Centre. To the left we have a famous canal boat, the Pamela May 2, alongside members of the community in the Lido's Park pool. Below that we have the bandstand, and to the right the up and coming BMX pump track. In the bottom half of the piece we pay homage to Droitwich's salt history, with a geode cut in half to represent the salt, filled with water to represent the brine, gushed in by the brine pump on the left hand side. In the middle is a man and woman floating, as swimming in brine allows one to float like the Dead Sea. And below that we have Droitwich's more natural, nature-inspired offering, with local plants, animals and flowers, and even a nod to the Romans with a helmet and 2 coins. If you enjoyed hearing about our murals design and engagement process, then why not check out our website www.WeTheSeeds.co.uk, where you can find out more. Here's some photos for the next phase of the project, which is installation. We had a great time installing this piece in Droitwich Spa, and you can find out more over on our Instagram page at WeTheSeeds.agency, or over on our Twitter at WeTheSeeds, Facebook at WeTheSeeds.agency, or over on our TikTok at WeTheSeeds. I really hope you enjoyed hearing more about our process over at WeTheSeeds Public Arts, just as much as we enjoyed engaging the community, designing the mural and hand painting it successfully onto the site. If you like this video and enjoy public art, why not like and subscribe.